A treasure chest of anime can be delivered right to your door. What's inside the new Lootaku subscription box? Though, yes, this treasure chest isn't made out of wood. Thank goodness for that, because the shipping cost, I would imagine, of shipping a real wooden chest right to your door probably would get pretty expensive. Not to mention as well, you're probably going to really tick off the person that has the unfortunate task of having to lug such a heavy chest to your door every single month. No, Lootaku has streamlined this, printed their chests on cardboard here, and it can be delivered every single month to your house. And when you open these treasure chests for yourself, what you will find inside are statues, collectibles, and more, all in the anime variety. We're going to go ahead and get this opened up, and if you guys are interested in subscribing, I'll put the link down below in the video description. Gonna grab ourselves, I think, Knifey McGee to assist us in this venture. The venture, of course, of cutting the seals on either side, and the venture, of course, cutting the seal on the bottom here. And we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. I have been getting the Lootaku box now every single month for, gosh darn it, several years now, I think. And every single month, get some really cool looking statues. I may not know necessarily all the characters' names, nor the shows, of course, which the characters come from, but I can certainly appreciate still statues, and I've got myself quite a nice little substantial collection of statues that I've acquired over the years, like I said, of getting the Lootaku box. The first one that we have a look at here is Black Clover from Bandai, and this is Band Presto DXF. That's what the character looks like on the side, and certainly on the back as well, Asta Black Clover. Comes to us from the Bandai Spirits, and we're going to go ahead and get this open up, because not only are we going to be looking at the box, but I'm going to, gosh darn, do my best to get these things assembled so you guys can see what they actually look like in hand. Not your hand, of course, my hands here. Let's go ahead and open up the top flap. And from there, we're going to open up the cardboard inside, pull out the contents, making sure nothing else is, no piece left behind. I don't see anything. Do you see anything? No? 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 Okay. I don't see anything. And we have a stand. We have a neck. Of course, we have the character. We're going to go ahead and cut that open up. There's a couple of things I actually have in my collection currently where I don't know completely, nor do I watch the source material, but I still have to find appreciation in the cool craftsmanship. I mean, look at the very intricate details that they managed to put into a character like this. And I could still enjoy it, just simply because I don't watch the series doesn't mean I can't enjoy the statues, certainly, that they're based from. Pretty cool. It looks like he also comes with a sword. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. By doing that, of course, I'm removing the contents, so we can go ahead and get that attached to him. There's a little bit of tape. We can get rid of that. Make hopefully short work of that. Oh, that wasn't even attached to the plastic. Silly, silly me. There we go. There we go. I just want to make sure nothing else is left behind. I've done that certainly in the past. That clear post sometimes can get forgotten because you don't see it amongst the clear bag. We're going to go ahead and add the base just like that. Pop that into place like that. Get a nice satisfying snap. And this will just go into his behind. Probably not the best of places to be putting a post. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want a post lodged into the side of my behind. Nonetheless, though, we'll go ahead and put that in like that. There we have him on his display base. I guess the only other thing we need to do is add the sword. We have the bottom handle, the bottom handle of the hilt, and we'll just go ahead and add the top part like so to get ourselves a nice broad-looking axe, broad-looking sword, I should say. And there you go. A nice little conversation piece. For all the friends I have coming over periodically and checking out my collection, usually it's like these statues, these little small, cool anime pieces like this that catches their attention the most. They'll stop for a second and just kind of put their hand up to their face, drinking perhaps their glass of lemonade. I always like to accommodate my guests with cold beverages. Very, very nice looking piece, though. Put that right over there, because there's a lot more going on inside this month's box. We're going to have to still pull out a whole bunch of other things. The next one we have, I don't see if this one actually has a name going for it. I guess in this case, it probably would make some sense to probably pull the little card out so we can actually read what it says. What we had already opened up and assembled was the Black Clover DXF Asta version A. What we're about to open up is the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. This is volume 6B of Tanjiro Kamado. And then, of course, there's some other things that we're going to be opening up in a second as well. Cut the seal on one side, cut the seal or tape on the other side, and then lastly, finishing up the job by cutting the tape on the front. Opening up the contents. These boxes are always super shiny. There we go, there we go, there we go. And open up the top. Pull out the contents. There we go. Make sure, again, there's nothing else left behind. I don't see anything. And we're going to put that right over there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll move the box back a little bit as well. Sort of a detriment to this box in a positive way is the fact that the box is so big. Most of the time it just occupies most, if not all, the back space that I have here for this backdrop. I've pleaded with producer Tony a couple of times, perhaps to maybe get a larger setup, and he says it's not in the budget, so I have to make do with what I've got. I'm going to take the posts. I see they seem to be the same size, though the holes seem like they're a little bit, you know, irregular. Larger hole to a smaller hole. Maybe, okay, yeah, there is a smaller one and there's a larger one. They sort of look like they were the same size, but I guess upon a closer inspection, I think this is also a case where I'm going to have to, there we go, spread the legs a little bit, pop that into place. And then the only other thing we have to do is just pop the head on, be mindful of the earrings. And there you go. Nice looking piece. Has a sword, a samurai sword and sheath there on the side. Doesn't have a... If you look at the two, obviously they're not from the same series to my knowledge. Obviously they're going to be a little bit more of a difference of styles and contrast. I mean, I like the one that this one... I like this one's got a little bit more action pose going for it. This one simply is just standing there. A nice little pieces nonetheless. See what else we have in here. Usually we get 2 statues, a t-shirt, and a pin, and it seems that this box is no exception. I just want to make sure that I don't have anything else that I've missed. No. We want to be as thorough as we possibly can in this video. We also have a Kimetsu no Yaiba, I should say, Demon Slayer. That's a nice little pin. You can see how it swirls around and makes this sort of ferocious dragon. Would you make a dragon ferocious? Somehow I always think of more furry mammals being ferocious, like lions and dogs. I guess you could have a ferocious dragon as well. There's a limited edition enamel pin, and then down below we've got Tanjiro Kamado. Or is it Kamado? I always apologize in these videos, and I probably will continue that trend of apologizing in these videos because, again, I don't always know the source material, but I can certainly still appreciate such splendid looking pins like this. Very cool. And last but certainly not least, we got ourselves a t-shirt. I'm going to go ahead and open this up just so we can get a full look at it. Just do a full, there we go. Pull out the contents. Oh, I like this one. This one's got some nice purple happening here. Hopefully you guys can see all of it here. There it is right there. Looks like there's kind of a demon character outlined in a fiery purple. There's also a book there also as well. The sword looks rather familiar. It seems the same sword and character as this one right here. But perhaps that is Black Clover, if that is the character's name, down below. This is also a limited edition piece, a t-shirt that is. It's 91 out of 360. There's only 360 of these made. Let's have a look at the contents included inside. A more in-depth look, or summarized look if you will. This is the December 2019 box from Lootaku entitled Demons. It had contained Kimetsu no Yaiba from Demon Slayer and Black Clover. What we did get was a Demon Slayer statue, as well as a Black Clover statue, a Black Clover Asta Lootaku limited edition exclusive t-shirt, and then down below we also got ourselves a Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Tanjiro Kamado water-breathing Lootaku limited edition enamel pin. If you fancy to tally all of that up, you can do that. I can also just read that off to you. More than happy to do that. The figures were 25 apiece, US dollars that is. Lootaku t-shirt was 20 US dollars. And the Tanjiro pin was done in $18, produced in $18. That would give you a total amount of 88 US dollars. And of course, for here in Canada, you would convert that up. But that's based on the lowest online prices at the time of writing. So again, like, you really get a good amount of stuff happening inside every month of Lootaku. The characters, the statues, I'm sure, for me at least, are the price of it. I always look forward to seeing what cool new statues Lootaku is going to ship to me. If you guys are interested in getting Lootaku delivered to your house every single month, you can head on over. There's a website right there, www.lootaku.com, and you can get next month's box delivered right to your door. I know currently with a lot of stuff that's going on, of course, with the coronavirus and overseas and stuff like that, I think there is some delays with the Lootaku boxes, and this one results in being the December 2019 box. I think there's a bit of a postponing right now for the January 2020 box, but most definitely as soon as it arrives, we'll open it up, of course, and have a look at it on this channel. If you guys are new to this channel, or let's just say longtime viewers, never got around to it, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And make sure you come back on a regular basis, because there's going to be a whole lot of unboxing videos coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.